It is the 17th of July. Mia is almost 21 weeks pregnant.
So I am exactly 20 weeks and 5 days pregnant.
And today we're going to go see our baby. We're going for a morphology scan.
Yeah, so we're going for our 21 week scan. I think this is going to be our last scan before we see the baby. Normally this is the last scan if everything is all okay. So I feel like this is the appointment that we're actually going to find out the gender, because we're going to see our baby on the screen and he or she is like fully developed now. So yeah, how are you feeling about to find out the gender?
I'm feeling great. There's a bit of anxiousness and worry, but as soon as we know it's healthy, I'm very excited to find out the gender.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been leaning way more towards girl, and Mia's been leaning way more towards boy. So I'm excited to find out.
You're still feeling like that this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it's going to be a boy. So excited if it is both. And yeah, just like the same as you, feeling like a bit anxious about finding out. Just making sure everything's okay. Like it has been really daunting having a scan each and every time, because just from our last pregnancy, I think once you hear that news, you don't realize how much it affects you every single time you go for another scan, even with a whole new pregnancy and everything. Like my health has been great. Like the baby's health has been great the whole time, no concerns whatsoever, but there's still such an anxious part. And I know it's like I feel like we'll find out the gender first, because it's such a, you see a naked person in front of you, you just like know if it's a boy or a girl. So I feel like we are going to find out the gender first before we actually find out that everything's okay.
Yeah, that's so
because
true.
Because it's like
you can see a big wanger on screen.
they show you, they check everything that is okay, and then they put it in the system to also double check that everything's okay. So like finding out everything is okay is like the very last thing almost.
That's so true.
So I feel like we're hoping that we can record our reactions in the room, but we have no idea if we're actually allowed to record in there. There may just be afterwards that we tell you guys if it's a boy or a girl, which is exciting. But if we do film in the room, I feel like my reaction, every time I'm in the room, I'm really in my head. I'm not really emotional, because I'm just so worried to make sure that everything's okay. And I just want the okay, everything's perfect, everything's okay. So, and I feel like if you find out the gender, it's going to be another like 20 minutes before we find out if everything's okay or not.
Yeah, but we'll know mostly straight away.
Like we'll see. Obviously, we'll see like a heartbeat, and like I can still feel Bub moving. So I was like, he or she is still around, moving, heartbeats there, like, which is all great. Yeah. But I think it's just like the minor details of what they're looking for now to make sure everything's like fully developed.
Yay.
Yeah, everything was developed before.
Yeah. We're so excited, and we got to go because we're running late. That's my fault.
Okay. Love you guys so much, and see you soon. Such a cute little nose, and this is an arm there, and the feet. It's like nostrils and lips, and like hands at the face. He's already like suckling his thumb. Already praying. That was really cool. Like his legs. Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel so good. Like the chances of us finding out that the bub is all okay before finding out the gender, and like being in the room and getting to see Bub without finding out the gender, like it's like the ideal situation, which I really didn't think was going to happen. So that was really cool. And check that everything internally is all good, which is great.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. I've got a little box.
In this box there's a sticky note that says if it's a boy or a girl, which is exciting. Yeah, we just got back from our scan, and so luckily we were able to see Bub, but Bub had his or her legs like really crossed over, and so we didn't see anything. And then when our scanny person was doing like checking all the gender and things like that, she just said that we could look away, but yeah, so we didn't actually get to find out the gender in the room, which is like the perfect scenario, is to find out when it's just us two.
Yeah, we're so fine if we find out the gender.
Yeah.
And it was in a difficult position where we wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, which is so good. So like
Yeah.
the ideal situation, which I definitely didn't think was going to happen, was that we get to see Bub, everything's healthy, everything's great. And then I did go in. This is something we created for our 16, like 12 weeks, 13 week scan, I think,
Yeah.
which was just like a PR box that was sent. And I just put 2 sticky notes in there. One sticky note says boy, the other sticky note says girl. And then obviously it was too early to officially find out just through a scan at 13 weeks that we brought it again for our 21 week scan and just asked her to take out the sticky note that it isn't. And so what we'll do is just open this and then we'll see a sticky note if it is a boy or a girl.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I changed my mind now. I do believe it's a girl.
Oh yeah.
After, like, I was really trying to look on the scan, like, is it a girl, is it a boy? But then it was just in an awkward position that, like, it looked like a girl and the next second it looked like a boy, since I don't fully know what I'm seeing all the time on the scan. So
And it wasn't obvious.
yeah, it wasn't super obvious because Bub was moving around a lot. So yeah, how was it to see Bub on the scan?
Yeah, it's really cool. And Bub had his or her hands up so much of like holding him or herself like this.
It's like leg right up in the air as
Yeah,
well.
the leg was like pushing up
it was
against your
just like,
skin.
"Ooh."
That was so
It was
sweet.
really cute. And Bub had his or her finger in his mouth as well, like
Yeah,
sucking.
like sucking his or her thumb.
Yeah, which I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like only 20 weeks and already sucking his or her thumb in my tummy,
Yeah.
which is really cute.
And like drinking the liquid and stuff.
I feel like it's 80% that it's going to be a girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really changed.
That swung.
I feel like I'm going to be, like really happy either way. I don't feel like it will be, you know how some people have a surprise, like, oh my God. I don't think we're those types of people.
We're not, extra, like, yeah.
I think we feel our emotions really internally, nice and deep.
We're like,
We're like, oh, that's so, like, we'll really feel it. Like, we'll feel it, but we won't not expressive of it.
I'm so expecting to see a girl.
Yeah, same.
So if it's a boy, I'd be very surprised. If it's a girl, I'd be like, yeah, I thought so.
It's so interesting because I always thought it was going to be a boy. I'm going to see a boy. Like, always visualized seeing a boy, and then I'm like, oh, but it will be really great because if it's a girl, I'll be so surprised. But then now
it's the opposite way around.
It's like I really feel like it's going to be a girl. But then if there's a boy in there, I'm like, yeah, that's what I always thought though. Like it only changed today, like in the last half an hour. Do you want to do it? Should we do it together?
Would you like me to do it?
We can do it. Oh my God.
Now it feels real, hey?
Yeah.
You're right.
It's like so nervous.
As soon as, we were so like in our head and like not emotional, and then as soon as I went to grab the box, it feels real now.
And it's such a like, oh, like what is it going to be?
Yeah.
Oh, it just feels so weird. Like I think.
How do you feel?
I think it's been nice. I think I like not knowing now. Like it just.
We don't have to open it now.
This feels like no. It's like I feel like it's so interesting. Like I feel like this is so like big. If that makes sense. Of like. Yeah. I'd rather just sneak a little look and then. Yeah.
That'd be so you. If we didn't find out today and we took this box home, you would.
Yeah, I was like,
you would look in the box at some point.
I am the type of person just like look like. Yeah. Open it like, oh, that's so cool.
You just want to know.
Yeah, rather than it be like
a big thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Ready? It's on this.
It's on that
slide.
side, yeah. Okay, it's gonna be a boy or a girl. Oh my God, that is so sweet. So we are having a little baby girl. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, I'm gonna be the biggest smush for the girl. How does that feel for you? You always thought boy the whole time.
It's so
and then
interesting.
Today just thought girl.
Always believed it was a boy, and then since like for many years, like at least over a year, we've had our whole boy name and girl name all sorted, like first, middle, and last name all sorted, and then throughout this. Oh, like I'm not really connecting with the boy name. Like, yes, I see it, but like the girl name, I'm just like so like every ounce of my body or like every section of my body just is like so sure about this name.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and for that reason, only for the reason of like, I loved the boy name, but the girl name, I just felt it in my soul that it was so right.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I believed it was a girl, but then I was like, oh, that's like one sign. So many signs for a boy.
Aw.
That's so cute. She's going to be so gorgeous.
Yeah, and just so...
She's going to look like you with your big nose.
big nose.
Your nose.
We saw her nose today, and yeah, it was like wider, and it looked like mine.
It's not
But
wide,
babies' noses are like more buttoned and wider. They don't have this muscle.
Yeah, they don't have that yet, which will be cute. It's just like she has Charlie's nose and face, like jawline.
How do you tell that? It's crazy.
My jawline doesn't look like yours.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's so cool. She's going to be so cute. Especially when I was looking at all the baby stuff, I feel like our baby stuff is looking a little bit girly, but I'm like, oh, it's fine. You know, it's very neutral, a little bit girly. But then now that's so cute.
Oh, and like, yeah, knowing Sailor with Beth and Zen, how sweet she is. She's like, I would be so fine. If it was a boy, I was thinking of like, oh, Koa's so sweet. But then a girl's like, Sailor's so cute. And it's like,
it kind of just like doesn't feel real.
yeah, I feel like we'll lay down for a bit and just feel into it.
Yeah.
You're growing a little girl. It gets to be a little mini you.
Yeah,
that's so
a little
sweet.
sassy little thing.
It's gonna have so much attitude.
Yeah.
Aw. I think an older girl's so cute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be an older girl. That's so sweet.
Yeah. Oh, I get to love up a little girl. It's gonna be so cute and so beautiful. And take her to like church and stuff.
Yeah. Cute little dresses.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like forever's gonna change now.
You.
Papa looks like you so much already.
Looks like me.
Like your jawline and your nostrils.
Oh yeah.
Even they zoomed up on your nostrils and like even the shape of those nostrils.
I know.
They be like yours. Okay.
It is nighttime.
It is now nighttime. Today feels like it's been a really long day. Like I'm feeling really exhausted.
Didn't do that much. But we had a baby scan.
I feel like I did not sleep well last night. Normally I've been having 10 hours of sleep and I've had like 5.5.
You're ready for bed.
So, and we've been up out of the house all day. And so I just feel really exhausted. But we found out some really, like our whole day has just literally been scan in the morning. Then we stopped at a cafe to get food. And then we went
Did some filming in a park.
Oh yeah.
To do the gender reveal.
Which was literally like 5 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes actually, yeah.
And then stopped in to see Liz and Simon with the they run a personal development training on the coast here. So we stopped in and saw them in the middle of a training, which is cool.
Yeah. Do you want to go into that?
Yeah, we just walked in. We're gonna pop and see Liz and Simon on when they go for lunch. But yeah, they like stopped the whole training. It's like, oh my god, who's here? And then they're like, come on stage. And then we had to walk on stage.
It was so like everyone that runs the event and help run the event obviously know who we are. It's like most of the people in the training, I don't believe know who we are. But for them to like stop their whole training just to be like, okay, we have a gender reveal.
Pause that. It's a gender reveal.
What you're doing. We're gonna come on stage and tell you that what we're having.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone else, like everyone running the training, obviously we are really close to.
Yeah, so we found out the gender of the baby today, which is really cool. Mia always thought it was going to be a boy. I always thought it was going to be a girl. And we are having a girl. Having a little baby girl. Yeah. And after the scan, we were very sure it was going to be a girl because you couldn't really see anything. Nothing was clear. But because we couldn't see anything, we leant towards a girl. Because if we saw something, we would lean towards a boy. So it's like, we're unsure. We're not 100%, but I was like 90% sure it was a girl before opening the box.
Yeah, how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling so good.
Going to be a girl dad.
A girl dad. It's going to be so interesting. Always thought I was going to have a boy first. And then as soon as you fell pregnant, I was like, I think it's going to be a girl.
Yeah, which was so bizarre because I was like, oh no, like I always believed I was going to have a boy. Then you believed that as well. And then all of a sudden you said you thought that we were going to have a girl. I'm like, so strange. And then you just held that belief, which is great because you're right.
Yeah, and yeah, really excited to be girl dad. It's yeah, different to what I thought, and I guess it'd be so great. And I can imagine myself being such a like smush, and it's just gonna be so yeah, so emotional with it. So yeah, really excited.
Something that Charlie was saying when we were at the park after we found out, he was like, I just know our second one's going to be a girl, and then we're going to have like three,
like,
a family of three girls.
I don't mind having a girl first, as long as you have a boy next. Like, no,
okay.
I want a, yeah, you'd want a boy. But imagine having like 2 girls, and then we try again for a boy, and we get a 3rd girl, and we try again, we got a 4th girl. That's how people get like a lot of daughters.
I think yeah, 1 of 5 girls.
That's how Henry VIII got so many children.
Wow.
And wives.
Yes. So it's so interesting. So like when we found out that we were having a girl, I think it's like, one, obviously so surprised, like, oh my God, that's so exciting. However, since when we first fell pregnant to trying again, it's been like a year and a half. And I've always, since that time, I always believed I was going to have a boy. So every single day thinking about our future kids or like future baby, and just like every little scenario you think about the scenario with your baby, and it was always a boy. And then to now know that I'm going to have all those scenarios with a girl, my brain just like tripwired, whatever it's called. And it's like now, okay, it's like, no, okay, just like rethinking of all these new memories that we're going to create. So it's taken me a while to like rethink of that, because like I have imprint in my mind that I created myself of what it would be like to have a baby, because I always believed it was going to be with a boy, and now I guess it would be with a girl.
Yeah, and
which is really exciting.
We've already got the name, and now we get to know who it is, and we get to call her by that name.
Yeah,
and really connect people with their little girl. So I'm really excited, and the due date's been moved 5 days ahead. So we're due, 4 days ahead, 25th of November instead of 29th of November.
Overall, today has been such an exciting day, getting to find out that we're having a baby girl, and then now we can really make the effort to really speak to her and build a connection with her more and more. And it was just so reassuring getting to see that she's moving around so much, and she's already sucking her thumb by the looks of it in the
that was so sweet.
Scans, and like everything's working well. So
Mia's been busy making a baby.
Yeah, after seeing that, I'm like, I should be exhausted like doing all of this.
Yeah,
I'm
proud of you making a baby. The baby's so perfect. So we're having a girl, and yeah, follow along for the journey, subscribe, and be posting a lot of baby stuff and parent stuff. It's going to be a cool journey, and really excited for you to be along with it.